land is broken, the sky is torn. Every step is a battle, every breath is worn.
So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start by subdividing regions randomly and then make those the hallways and then divide regions again to make the rooms. So let's see how this works out. It's funny, this thing already knows what we're doing. So let's start by breaking this down. Let's start by, we'll handle everything as rectangles and we'll say subdivide region. A rectangle in as the region. Essentially, we're going to return two regions out. This will be a good syntactic thing. The other interesting thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my AI coding tool that I built myself here, just because it'll make it faster here for the stream, and it's just a lot less work to do tedious stuff. So we'll get to go through that process too. This is actually not hard to do, but it's kind of a pain, so we'll have Syntastic do it for us. Picks a random line to select the regions and returns the resulting regions, but the regions are not ever less than the in room width. And let me kick this off. The files disappeared up here. It's probably a bug. So we wouldn't do that. Okay, we are done, and I don't have, for some reason, files are missing up here. So this might be a bug with Syntastic. I have to look at this. Was working very reliable before. Yeah, here we go. Ah, good. Here's the algorithm to split the regions. Wow, and the files disappeared again. I don't understand why this is happening. And I was definitely going to fail. So I had a choice at that point. I could either try to do all the homework in 6 weeks, or I could try to write like an AI tool that would do it for me. I tore all the pages out of the book, and at the time we had I had access to a scanner with OCR, so I scanned the entire book, and it took me like 3 weeks, and I coded up my AI thing to summarize the chapters. It took 8 minutes to do the work, and I ended up with a stack of homework that was like 6 inches high. And the next day I turned it in at school, and this was like in like 1991, and they had no idea how you could do this. Like right now, people are suspicious of GPT. Back then, like people barely used like a spreadsheet on a computer, and I ended up getting like a B or something in the class. And I guess the question already people ask is like, what did you do for the final? But I just, I did well on the final without doing the homework. So I did good. This is interesting here. It changed, that is not correct. It should have changed this to an integer, and I'm not aware of the change it even made. It looks like it really fucked this up. This totally wasn't worth taking. I'm gonna do this myself. It's just like slower than doing this myself. We should get like 2 boxes of 2 colors right now when we do this. Yeah, it's probably a flag or something. And when we do this again, we should get different splits. Okay, cool. That's exactly what we want, because now we can subdivide again. That's it. Ah, that was right. Yeah, so we get a 3rd region. So the amount of times that we do this split, these are gonna end up being, like in our diagram, this is gonna be the hallways. So there'll be a hallway for each of these, and we should be able to just pick a random amount of splits, but it's not obvious to me how many splits we should do. I guess we don't have to worry about it right now. This is actually probably good. I think we just need more splits. Just have it do a couple more splits. I wonder if I should try to get it to split more in the middle. So I get how I can make this work. If I make the edges always be hallways, all of the nodes will connect, all of these segments will connect with each other, and it'll be sort of like sprawling tunnels and hallways, except it'll be sort of grid-like, I guess. But I could deliberately break the grid up. I almost want to do more splits, but I guess we can figure out some way to calculate that. So let's try this. Break, yeah. What do we get? We should get lots of little rooms. There we go. Whoa. I don't know if I like that. I'm starting to wonder if the other method of generating these dungeons is better. I didn't realize I would get so many rooms in such a small area, and it seems ridiculous. The other algorithm gives me more flexibility to do cool stuff. You have to walk through all the chambers to get to the right place. I'm not convinced. I'm still not convinced. And we're coming up on 5 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah, this is good so far. So I'm gonna stop the stream right here because I need a break. Hey everybody, we're doing it. Gonna pick up where I left off. Do some more work on the tombs. The tombs. So let's do a quick recap. Da-da-dum. So what we did last time was I was building a little 2D dungeon creator that I was going to then use to build out the world. And this is where we have some, I did some work on this where we were left because there was a bunch of problems that were were difficult to solve but not very interesting. But this is kind of where I ended up. And what we need to do is we need to populate the rooms with